Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gour Bhakta Vrinda. সবে মিলে কৃপা করি কর করুণা, অধম পতিত জনে না করিও ঘৃণা। And complete surrender to him, Sejai Bhujan Dushtupas, Gour Mandala Humi, Gaurangar Madhur Lila, Manu. Listen the pastimes of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, which is very sweet, and his heart becomes completely purified from all material contamination. That means Cheto Darpana Marjana. Pure heart consciousness becomes pure consciousness, Krishna consciousness easily. So the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has got many pastimes, as Lord has. Here we'll tell some one of the pastime how one can get the causeless mercy of the Lord as one of his associates. He is Raghunath Das Goswami, a very rich man's son at that time, 530 or so years ago, in near Adi Saptagram. There are a lot of business men were there at that time, and he was his father, family, and especially Hiran Govardhan. Two brothers, Govardhan's son was, Govardhan's son was Raghunath. When he was a family man, once he went to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, very much captivated seeing him and hearing from him. But Mahaprabhu could understand, liked him, but he says, gave him some instruction, not now, leave your family. But at heart, become renunciate and follow my instruction at heart. In time your desire will be fulfilled, in no time. Not in time, in no time. That is what he did. And he went back from Shantipur, seeing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He went to Haridas Thakur. Haridas Thakur was a great devotee. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a Namacharya. Nobody can. He will chant every day, 3 lakhs round. You cannot think of. Whole day. Without that, he won't eat. Because Chaitanya, most important thing is Harinam, Sankirtan. And somebody advanced and job. We practice. That's why Prabhupada said, you must every day do 16 rounds. Minimum. It's nothing actually. For some, he said, just do this. Otherwise, according to instruction, you should do much more minimum, just so that the Lord accept your service. But depending on time, place, circumstances. Prabhupada did that. Some even asked less even. Anyway, so Raghunath Das, it was Adi Saptagram. That place is still there. People go there to visit, many devotees. Nice seaport there at the temple of Buddha Datta Thakur. Nearby Krishnapur, where there are big, like Jamindar, collect, I think, 2 million coins. They have got an agreement with the government to collect tax. Supposed to collect 2 million. Out of 2 million, supposed to give 1,500,000. Instead, they used to give little less, 1 million. No, 200,000 they will give. They will keep 300,000. So, knowing this, one guy who lost that tax collector post, that Muslim, he became very envious. And he, seeing they earn so much, and he informed the government. With the government people, he came to arrest them. By that time, 2 brothers, Hiran and Govardhan, left, leaving Raghunath Das. Raghunath, because he's a businessman, is also very shrewd and intelligent. She told, look, they said, we have arrested you. Now, Tat is chastising to punish him. But Raghunath's young man, family man, Raghunath told, he's intelligent, he told, look, I am just like my father's son, I am also like your son. You are like brothers. My uncle and my father is like, and you are like brothers. You sometimes quarrel, sometimes again friendly. If you give back the money, that is why you get so upset. Okay. Then he was very softened. And he said, okay. A tear rolled down his eyes, saying like this, okay, I accept you as my son. He said, you are my maintainer, like my father. How could you punish me? Then his heart was softened, saying that you are like my father. You are my maintainer. How can you punish me? Then he said, okay, I will let you go, but you arrange something with your father and uncle. They ran away, that is why you are going to arrest him. Okay, I will make arrangement. This way settle and make arrangement so that they will settle it, how much they get. And this way Raghunath is passing 1 year gone. He is still thinking of Chaitanya. His father, mother was worried. He sometimes ran away even at night, leaving home. He's only rich man's son, one son only. So they're very worried. Though he has got his father and mother discussing, our son, his father is telling to his mother privately that his mother said, keep my son, he's the only son, locked up in a room. His father said, one who is captivated by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you can see I gave him such a beautiful wife like an angel. And he has got huge wealth, one of the richest in Bengal. But still, one who is captivated by Chaitanya, how can you keep him in the house? His mother said, I don't know. Then keep 10 or more person always keeping an eye on him. He cannot run away. And this way, again he tries. He cannot run away. His father's men catch him and bring back. Days are passing, but he is thinking of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's instruction. Externally, he is acting sometimes. He is looking after his wife, live like a family man, looking after the business like his father. So his father and mother thought, no, he is now a very nice boy, very good boy. Thinking, but actually at heart, he is completely now not attached to them. This is the instruction of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then Krishna soon will fulfill your desires in your sincerity. What is the difficulty? Don't externally do this. It so happened one day, Raghunath came to know when it is all failing. He is remembering Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's instruction. It's failing. One day, somehow, he came to know that Nityananda Prabhu is not far from their place. So with his associates, because he cannot go alone, always some man will go. He went to see Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda was in Panihati on the bank of Ganga. That place is still there, under a tree, on a high platform. Nityananda Prabhu is sitting, surrounded by his all associates. Surrounded by his associates, many. Associates, some of them Ram Das, Parameshwar Das, Mahesh, Gauri Das, Horakrishna Das, also Uddharan Datta Thakur, whose Sripad is there, very near that place. Devotees still go now on these festival days there. Sitting there, many others, I am not mentioning them. So Nityananda Prabhu looked like thousands of millions of sun, bright, as a rising sun, sitting there, seeing his influence. Raghunath was astonished. He paid a dandavat to him from a long distance. But everybody knows him, he's son of a very rich man, the whole of Bengal. So at once one of the associates of Nityananda said to Nityananda, pointed it. Nityananda Prabhu, yes, pointed him, showing, here is Raghunath coming and paying you obeisance from a distance. Nityananda Prabhu by nature a little funny, but he is very compassionate to the devotees, those who are seeing his paying obeisance. Nityananda Prabhu said, you thief, come here, you are hiding so long, I don't see you. But Raghunath Das is a little timid, he is not going, staying there. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu forced him and bring him near him and put his feet over him, over his head, and tell him, now you are so long staying away from me, like a thief, I'm going to punish you. You see all my associates make a festival of Chira Dahi, Utsav, fried rice, cheap rice and yogurt, milk, sweet meat, with all these things, banana. Make a feast. That is the punishment. And this is the way to get the mercy from the Lord. If you serve the other associates of the Lord is most pleased. This is the secret. Jasa prasadat, bhagavad prasad. So this is always knocking at the door of all the Vaishnavas, especially Grihasthas who earn money. Prabhupada said, but don't use for the propagation of Krishna consciousness, serving the Vaishnava, especially those as you know. And other Vaishnava arrange, Harikatha, chanting, dancing in their house, which shows Advaita Acharya, many others. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is very, very pleased. House become like a Vaikuntha. And they are also same thing. Nityananda Prabhu said, Raghunath knows all these things, become associated with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Even once he could understand. At once he was very happy hearing. This is in disguise, it's a blessing actually. At once he told his man, hey, local, all the shops there, buy everything, all cheap rice from local grocer, whatever. All the big pots he ordered, hundreds of big pots, especially 7 very, very big pots he ordered. And also local marketplace and other villages, as much as possible, all these ingredients and eatables he mentioned, like condensed milk, yogurt from the confectioner or milkman, sugar, banana, chapakola, and also some butter, camphor, which Lord likes the smell, sweet meat, all these things. And he ordered huge amount. Knowing this, local people, Panihati village and nearby village, when they came to know, they all come in big crowds. As the crowd is increasing, then he ordered more from the other villages also, all these tables to his men. Raghunath was organized this and bringing all this, and Nityananda Prabhu then, knowing this, Nityananda Prabhu invited all the local Brahmins nearby, all the villages, please come. With honor, make them sit in high place like him, with showing honor to them very much. And all his associates sit down with Nityananda Prabhu, especially, they mentioned, many others mentioned, Dhananjay, Jagadish, Parameshwar, Gauridas, Purandar, Sundarananda, Gadadhar, Murari, Kamalakar, all they are sitting, which Nityananda Prabhu changed his dress and asked a Brahmin, and he brought 7 big pots and mixing, 2 groups. One is with yogurt and one is other thing with hot condensed milk, mixing all these stuffs. They soaked it, the cheap rice with this and then started mixing all these stuff. And others are helping. Nityananda Prabhu then went out to check out, and they all, what they are doing, everybody asked them to supply each of them with 2 pots, one with yogurt mixture and one with milk mixture. Camphor, they are all mixing, and Nityananda Prabhu was watching all these things together with associates. At that time, Nityananda Prabhu went there to attend the invitation of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's associate. There is one man, Chaitanya was very good associate. His name is Raghav Pandit, and his sister used to varieties of things, cook sweet meat and other varieties of things, which is dry, can stay for months. And they invited also Nityananda that day. That is why actually Nityananda came. But instead he started another festival. So Raghav Pandit, from near his house, he came to know and he came to visit Maharaj. Brought many fried stuff made with ghee and other materials. Told, give it to the Lord. He said, this is all offered, but I am waiting you with all your followers to come here and take this feast prasad is already there. Nityananda Prabhu told, no, you come here and sit down, and offered him 2 pots with all those stuffs. Now mix, and others are mixing. Nityananda Prabhu, seeing all these things, he sat down and meditated on Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Wherever Chaitanya Mahaprabhu may be, he just appeared there. And he took Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to see others. There are thousands of people gathered from different villages coming. And Raghunath Das all told them, everybody must take prasad here. Nityananda Prabhu's invitation, and everybody came and sat down. Some couldn't get a seat there, they went to the ghat. Some there also no seat, he went to the water, taking pots, everybody is giving pots and sharing. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu ordered them, now mix and start eating. And when they become going to start, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu taking some morsel of food from each pot and pushing it to the mouth of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu out of fun. And people are there, but everybody couldn't understand what Nityananda Prabhu is doing, because not everybody could see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He says only few fortunate persons could see that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is also going there with him and visiting. After seeing all these things and taking, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also taking some morsel of food and pushing on the mouth of Nityananda, and this thing is going on. They are enjoying. Some are laughing, but couldn't understand what Nityananda was doing. Nityananda went down to his seat and ordered for 8 pots. He himself, some, and Chaitanya start eating, asking everybody, now start eating. Everybody chant, Hari Bol, chanting as if whole universe is filled with the holy name and become like Vaikuntha. Nityananda is saying, Raghunath Das, not Raghunath, Raghav Pandit, what you are doing? You are supposed to do all these things in my place. Now I will do it again in the evening. This is Prabhupada said Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's process of devotional service. You chant, dance, talk about holy name and have feast. You don't have to do so much tapasya, austerity, penance. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. So here he is teaching, as Krishna did in Vrindavan, on the bank of the river, Krishna Balaram will have picnic with his cowherd boys. So that Nityananda Prabhu and his cowherd boys, and these his associates remember, seeing at that time his consciousness changed. They appeared that this Ganga is like a Jamuna, and then remembered Vrindavan forest, they will be having picnic, all the cowherd boys on the bank of Jamuna. And Nityananda was saying, you may not know, I am actually a cowherd boy, and I love this picnic with other cowherd, my associates, enjoying this, a nice atmosphere like this, on the bank of the Ganges. Yes, doing that, but remembering Jamuna and all those things, and everybody, devotees, associates there, remembering the pastimes of the Vrindavan, what the cowherd boys used to do. Actually said that Brajendra Nandan Jai Suchistu always. When Lord comes, always come with his associate, with his dham, everybody, they come before. Some of them, some come, same time, like that. Who will be his father, who will be his mother, who will be his friend, and many others. So this time also came, he said, Brajendra Nandan Jai Suchistu Hoilose. Who was Krishna in Vrindavan, he came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Balaram came as Nityananda. And they have got many, many cowherd boys associates. They also came in this. And who are who, that is also mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita in short. So some of them I am telling. And you read that in other places also there, who are who in Krishna Lila. These things are all mentioned. So, yeah. Many cowherd boys associate with me. I am happy to eat together in a picnic like this by sandy banks of the river. Nityananda Prabhu and Raghav Pandit sat down and had 2 pots delivered to them, cheap price, and served everyone. Lord Nityananda Prabhu in meditation called Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, had I already said. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda is telling, and who can understand the influence of the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu? He is so powerful that he could induce Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to come eat cheap rice on the bank of the Ganges. All the confidential devotees who were cowherd boys headed by Sri Ram Das were absorbed in ecstatic laugh. They thought the bank of the Ganges to the bank of Jamuna. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu finished. Then one Brahmin brought some for Nityananda Prabhu, like nice garland, sandalwood pav offered him, and many garlands. Nityananda Prabhu put them garland, smiled, they give him chewed betel nuts and all these things. And he took it and he then distributed the food stuff to his pots given to Raghunath Das, the remnants. Because he said, if you take the prasad of the Lord, you become completely purified from all your sinful life. That is why we hear Prabhupada say, everybody must take some Mahaprasad and take prasad. Say your name with the power, Radha Krishna Gunada. One take prasad. He can easily chant Hare Krishna. Now if I ask everybody, please chant Hare Krishna, I don't know. How many? Sometimes many people don't chant. Why? They are not pure, they won't come. You chant so many songs, not Hare Krishna. You have to become pure. So their case is different. It is said in Srimad Bhagavatam like this. Ittam satam brahma sukhanuvutta dasangatanam paradaivatena krita punja punja. Those who have done many lives pious activity, heaped like a mountain, they are the fortunate to associate with the Lord like friends and playing with them. But those are mayasitanam, absorbed in sense gratification, that means materialists, they only know sense gratification. This is material world now. Advancement means this. That is why not that many people come here. Yes? You see the other place so many going. Why? Because of that. You are pure, that you have come. So here there are many places there, but there are so many instruction. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instruction he gave actually to the Raghunath. He said, Sthir hoiya ghare jao naha baat. Don't be crazy. Overnight, don't be renunciate. Don't give up your wife, family, business like that. At heart you meditate. At heart become a renounce. At heart become a one. Then Krishna will fulfill it. But sometimes we don't do. This is gone. Everyone wants quickly something. It doesn't work. Many cases. That is why Prabhupada made Gurukul. You become a good brahmachari. Try to control senses. Right now, if I ask everybody, how many people can say, I have got complete control over senses? It will be difficult to say yes. Yes? Yes? That is called advancement in spiritual life. some does artificially fall down. And some quickly do it without going through brahmachari life, Brahmin, strict Brahmin, want to become. Prabhupada expect our Grihastha to become Goswami. He expected our family, Grihastha people, to become Goswami. So what to speak of brahmacharya sannyas, you can think of. You have got an ideal case like that. Then at least to some extent you make advancement. That is Prabhupada wanted. Otherwise, you may have bad experiences later, which the history repeats, we are seeing. Yes? It is better to become humble. That is why even Bible it says that those are meek and humble, they can enter into the kingdom of God. You may be in the material world, but your consciousness, if you do devotional service, which belongs to the spiritual world, chanting, dancing, singing, only you can do constantly, provided you are pure. That is why Lord said, Jesam tu antagatam papam. One will be completely free from all material content, especially sinful activity. He can be fixed in devotional service, chanting. That is why many come, of course, but later on, time is testing everybody. You have to pass the test. One who stays longer, he has got some purity, you have to understand. Simply saying and acting is not easy. Saying is very easy. So Prabhupada did this, that is why, to start something, to make ideal Brahmin, ideal sannyasi. First, he said, our future is our Gurukul. That is made a Gurukul. From childhood, from the birth of 6, one should go to Gurukul, to his teacher, school. Then he trained up how to control senses. Then it becomes easy. You decide later on. When you grow up, go to your Guru and ask, I want to enter family life. Yes, you go. Then he can become ideal Grihastha. He can become ideal sannyasi, renunciate. That is why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught Raghunath. And Raghunath became, because he followed Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's instruction. Now are we following? That is a good question. That is why he says, Antari Nishtha karo, at heart you become renunciate. Externally do your duty. Your family life, take care of your wife, whatever you want. Do your business as your father says. But time came one day. Nityananda Prabhu, I was very pleased, he blessed him. That is why he said, by the blessing of the Lord, you get the causeless mercy of his pure devotee Prabhupada. Prabhupada gave us everything. Now you have to ask ourselves, are we strictly following all this? That is Vidhi Rukti, rule regulation form. Can we always remember Krishna, his lotus feet? Difficult, no? There is so many varieties of other activities, but actually that is what we should do. Why cannot? Sometimes may not take prasad, cooked by devotee, outside devotee. Yes? Don't mind, any of us can do. If you don't strictly follow, it will become difficult. Because you are shooting. Sangat samjayate kam. Said Prabhupada said, if you want to make advancement, you have to do pure devotional service. Anna vilasita sunnam. So give up all material desire. Any material desire, you cannot come to the spiritual plane. But if you do pure devotional service, at once you come to the spiritual plane. Find it difficult. That is requires training. That is why it's Gurukul, that is why it's Grihastha life, gradual process. Then become sannyas. That is why so many unpleasant things happens. One overnight want to become, say Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, don't be so-called renunciate. Extremely difficult nowadays, especially. The attraction of the material, attraction is so strong, very few can say from the core of his heart, yes, I am not attracted. Can anybody tell? Please raise hand. Very difficult. One devotee from here wrote to Prabhupada a letter saying, Prabhupada, this material attraction make me forget Krishna. This is the most important thing. Always remember Krishna's lotus feet. That is why so many types of service there. You go up for chanting. But chanting, mind may be somewhere else. It's not good chanting, is it? Are you relishing chanting? But this is one of the top devotional activity. Savanam Kirtanam. You hear and chant, hear and chant. Are you doing? Even doing job, mind is somewhere else. Isn't it? So Prabhupada said like that. You strictly follow my path. Even one can become Krishna one this very life. But you are not doing, then you will stumble. Any of us. That is what is happening to us. That is why you see sometime after 50 years in a movement, maybe only 5% still surviving. Now we have to be practical. We have to learn from this. Why 5% surviving? Fail to maintain standard, maintain beauty, maintain quality. If there is no purity, it's hollow. Yes? But still, we have to fulfill the desire of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And somebody will fulfill. Who will fulfill? Who is strong spiritually, he will fulfill. So this is going on. But we have to follow Prabhupada. Just so Prasada. If you get his mercy, how you get his mercy? You follow his instruction with body, mind and body. That's a difficult task. That is the price you have to pay. That is why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Raghunath Das. And he paid the price and he became successful. And we have to follow the Mahajan. Mahajana, what our previous Acharya Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did, his followers did. And their followers did, we have to do. The moment you dilute it, water it down, nothing, purity there. Then accordingly you make your progress. This is what you are doing. That is why it is necessary to read again and again this and learn. Antara nishtha karo, at heart, become renunciate. Then gradually Krishna will fulfill your desire. Otherwise monkey also renounce. Yes? He is more renounced than our renunciation. No fixed house, no bodily requirements, minimum. No clothing even. It's too much. Extreme. No fixed place to stay. But he is he is also eat only fruits, roots of this. No nice palatable dishes. But Prabhupada Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did what? Don't follow monkey renunciation. Why? He is very sensual, lusty. Who can say I am free from lust? Please raise hand. At least we are honest. We have got hope. We have got hope. It's from time immemorial. Everybody is lusty. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that is I told him. And he asked, please give me some instruction. First he said this. At heart you become. Don't overnight want to become a renunciate. Then Krishna will show you mercy. Don't be restless. Be peaceful. Krishna will fulfill your desire. He is within your heart. He knows how sincerely and seriously you want. Antare nishtha karo. Baire lor bhavar. All the time think of the instruction I gave you. Don't eat very palatable dishes. Prabhupada says, read Upadeshamrita. Not dress slightly, which attract others. This is what we do. Yes? Which can attract others. At heart, you think of you are in Vrindavan and serving Radha Krishna. And one day Krishna will fulfill your desire. Don't talk all material topics, discuss and think. Very difficult. To give up bad habits, these habits is very, very deeply rooted within us, especially internet. Huh? No? Browsing. World of no end, unlimited, boundless world. YouTube, Facebook, so many things, Twitter. And they are so attractive. TV, I think, if I say, don't mind, irresistible. Yes? Irresistible. Somebody is, this is one day in American, he somewhere, I'm seeing, said, first what thing you do, you put your green or black, what is that? You can take his cell phone, put it back. Even when he's sleeping, he's near. Isn't it? Very attached. More than maybe car and any other thing. Now this thing. So much attraction. But you replace it with pure bhakti, everything made with Krishna, then it is spiritual. That is bhakti. Pure bhakti means, till you come to pure bhakti, you cannot come to the spiritual plane. Sarvapadhi vinima, give up all false ego, arrogance. I am sannyasi, I am this, that. Be humble. Tinado pisunichena. Become like that. I am a fool number one in front of my Guru. That is Tinado Pisunichena. Become tolerant. Somebody, so many things, he putting you down, tolerant. Give all honor, others' opinion, others' respect. Don't expect from others. Then you can chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda, Prabhupada. Expect from us. Of course, somebody says, I am trying. There is one year trying. But God helps those who help themselves. It's true. He helps means you require His blessing. We strictly follow what Prabhupada says. He is a pure devotee. Under following his instruction, thousands of people around the world, lakhs, following. It must be getting some benefit spiritual so that he could give up his all bad habits. How he can do? It's very difficult. In English there is a saying, old habit dies hard. Yes? You can see all of us have got some bad habit. It's very difficult. People complain, look, your body died. Why he is doing again? Going there to eat. So many things outside we are attached to. The Prabhupada says, but still, if he is in the right track, it's good. Here he has already said, I won't do. It's like now, you switch off the fan, it is switched off, no doubt, but because of his, what is called, inertia, just like in a train, you are going, train switched off, and it's supposed to stop, but your body does not stop. It moves, doesn't it? Exactly like that. So, we may stop, but sometimes we are haunted by our past. Yes? Yes? So, but still, God is so kind, He accepted. If sometimes a little boy tried to stand up, his mother, father, help. Though he is falling failure, but the pillar of success, one day he stands. So, our case is like that. Some very early has got so many aspirations, Prabhupada says, that is fulfilled by men. These are material, but they are not much interested in devotional service. So this way, it's like a sieving. You throw off. Again sieving. Going to kindergarten and to primary school, many are eliminated. From primary school to secondary, eliminated. In higher secondary, more eliminated. A better one come. Up to when go to college, very few. College to university, you can almost count. Yes? This is something like that. But those who strictly follow with body, mind and heart, they survive. You still see them sometimes coming. Once had a taste of devotion, he will come back again. But it's a matter of time. It requires association. Prabhupada says, strictly I make this ISKCON for this. You don't leave. At least you will be saved by other devotees. So association is of paramount importance. Moment you are not associating, Maya is so strong, material illusory energy, swallowed, overpowered. Any moment, so powerful. It requires surrender. It means follow Prabhupada's instruction. The Raghunath Das Goswami is showing. Later on, one day, so happened that Raghunath Das saw after this, Nityananda Prabhu, he said, look, this boy, I told him punishment, but he's so nice. He gave a nice feast to you. Everybody enjoyed? Yes. Please, everybody bless him. All bless him. So he get the mercy of. Even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself, he came to bless him. And he took one who has, if Lord takes your food certificate, you require any blessing. Automatically you are blessed. So this has happened to Raghunath Das Goswami. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I am very pleased with Raghunath, with you. I am just joking. I will punish you just for fun. I am very pleased. Even see how fortunate you are. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself here came. Some may say, some may not see it. Those are fortunate, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu manifested to them. And those are not. But he is telling, disclosing, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally came. Where he was, I don't know. And he came to attend your festival. How fortunate you are. Lord himself come to your invitation. And you are already blessed. Now go back. Very soon you will get the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and join him. And he telling what will happen. He said, very soon you will find Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will hand over to you to Swarup Damodar, and you will be very close associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. One day it so happened, by the mercy of the Lord, when everybody is sleeping, he saw their family spiritual priest or guru has come. And with the help of him, he went out. Everybody fall asleep at that time. He went out. And take a route where nobody goes, long route through the jungles. Who hardly walks, he always ride on horse, and he has got men or palkin carried. He is walking 440 miles in 12 days. Sometime whole day, one day maybe walking 30 miles or something like that. Hardly eating, drinking anything. When he arrived somewhere in the evening, he drink little, some cow shed from house, some milk maybe. And this way is passing. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knows everything. When he arrived to Jagannath Puri, where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is there, one of the associates said, Mahaprabhu, here comes Raghunath. And Lord, he is a Paramatma, he knows everything. He said, Raghunath, come. And he come. Raghunath fell down at his feet. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu lifted him up. He knows the son of a rich man. How can he walk so many? See how eager he is. So Lord tests everybody. He cannot walk so many, but because of love for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he can walk. For 12 days, he is walking whole day. And after whole day, eat something. That is also not any solid food, hardly taking some milk. And sleep wherever. A rich man's son, in somewhere, anywhere, he is sleeping. You see, Lord knows everything. The Lord picked him up and embraced him. Raghunath, go and take bath in the Jamuna and come here. And he took bath and came. And Mahaprabhu, what he is eating, gave him and asked his servant, every day give my prasad to him. He became very close associate. One day he told Swarup Damodar, now, Swarup Damodar knows devotional service more than me detail. You be under him, you work and stay here. And you are staying, enjoying. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's association, very fortunate, intimate association, very close. One day he is asking Swarup Damodar, I want direct instruction of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, if you have faith in my words, do this, do this, do this. And he was doing strictly. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so pleased seeing how renounced he is. A rich man's son lived like a mendicant. His father could not find him, send this man. He knows those who go to Chaitanya must be gone to Chaitanya, find out where Chaitanya sent this man. I came to know he is living like this. What? He is begging? He is the richest man's son. He sent so much money. He will get the money and give big feast to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and he has said, take all Mahaprasad, this, that, and buy. After some time, he doesn't invite. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked, why he did that? He said, he thinks that this is Vishoyi, materialist money. By so many questionable means, they make money. He doesn't want to take it. It's not pure. So he doesn't invite you. Oh, really? Lord was more pleased with him. Seems so renounced like that. But we cannot do what he did, of course. We should learn from this. We should live, Prabhupada said, live simple life. Krishna consciousness means simple living and high thinking. High thinking means Krishna consciousness. Beyond this body. I am spirit soul. So my business is to dedicate my life in the service of the Supreme Spirit Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya means consciousness. Supreme consciousness personified, embodiment is Chaitanya. So we follow him. And there is associate. What they can do, we cannot do. But take the principle point. Prabhupada tell like that. Live simple. Just keep the body fit. Eat that much, sleep that much, and do more devotional service and enjoy. So he told Prabhupada, told his disciple here in Melbourne, that yes, material energy, illusory, very attractive, will make you forget Krishna. But don't forget, you are not in the Australia, you are not in Melbourne, you are in spiritual world, because it's temple where everybody is engaged in Krishna consciousness, chanting, dancing, doing other service to Krishna. Gaunita is there, Radha Gopinath is there, Jagannath Baladev. This is a spiritual world. This should be the consciousness. Body may be in the material world, the consciousness is spiritual. So it is said, Golokero Pramadhano, Harinama Sankirtan. All this devotional service belong to the spiritual world. The moment we are absorbed completely in Krishna consciousness, then we are in the spiritual world. Just like you are sleeping. Are you there? In truly speaking, you are not there. Where your consciousness, that is where they are. That is where you go when you leave this body. If you are in this consciousness, if you are absorbed in Krishna consciousness.